Hi everybody, here's Krystian from Teamworkcast.
And I am the Rock Eater from Neverending Story.
Delicious rocks. This is a Netrunner with Teamworkcast. This is a system crash tournament, a private system crash tournament from the 1st of February 2015. I'm on the left. This is the first round. I'm on the left. I'm still Krystian, and on the right we still have Plüsch. Plüsch. And I am going to be playing the Corporation, the Draft, Identity, the Shadow this time around.
I'm excited for this game because it seems as though you guys are going to run into time.
Maybe. The first game was really long. And so Plüsch is really, as a runner, he has to really wrap this game up really quickly. Let's see about that. Or I maybe can do some fast advance shenanigans.
Ooh, look at all. Is that geothermal fracking I see?
Yeah.
How fun. I haven't seen that freaking thing in forever.
The problem with Corps, when you're drafting for the Corps for a system crash, is there is just no economy.
Drafting
Zero.
corpses, I understand.
So actually, geothermal fracking is actually a pretty legit source of money.
Yeah, I would imagine that the one that allows you to have 3 bad pubs and get like 15 credits.
Yeah, profiteering. Sadly, I haven't seen one. But another thing that was very, very popular was what was it? Hostile Takeover.
That guy looked so mad on that card.
Yeah, man.
I like to think
so
that he's one of the people I constantly see commenting on NASA's Google Plus channel.
So I saw 2 cards in front of R&D HQ, very classic, and Plüsch gets out daily casts, runs on the R&Ds, sees a traffic accident, and is already intimidated about getting tags. Like it.
That's the best scenario right there.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't have any other cards like it in there, but maybe I do.
So now he runs on HQ, and now I'm like, oh, I should res this probably, because we saw there's a geothermal fracking on my hand. So yeah, how about we res this new ice? It's quicksand.
Help me!
I think that one is in Order and Chaos.
Let's find out.
That is strength 0 and the run a barrier. And every time the runner encounters it, it gets 1 additional strength. It gets basically a token, and a token gives him 1 additional strength. So it gets stronger the more you're going through it.
I do not think it is from Order and Chaos.
Maybe, I don't know. It's a very good one. It's especially a good one on central servers, because runners will be wanting to run there quite often, and so it gets stronger and stronger every time. And I mean, it's draft. It's an anti-runner ice. How awesome is that?
Yeah. Oh man. You know, it reminds me of that hand that is in all of the Zelda games that is searching for toilet paper.
Yeah. Well, there's also another hand-based card, which is Tourist Hand. But yeah, that's something I haven't drafted and haven't used yet. one of the binder cards, I would say. Although there's always this one beginner who builds this first HB deck who wants to use Tourist Hand, and is like, this is the best card ever, until they realize that you can actually break a subroutine again if it has been prevented. And then suddenly Tourist Hand becomes less impressive. Anyway, we see Plüsch installing a ferry, interestingly, and doing dirty laundry on my archives, getting the monies that he needs.
That laundry's so dirty, bro.
A dirty redhead. Redhead Monday for Plüsch.
I think all men have one redhead in their past. Maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of...
Red Line. The awesome anime about racing cars.
I forgot about that.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Falco, I love
Falco, the man behind the finger, showing what he's known for.
You know, sometimes he says things to the Teamworkcast Twitter account, and I like to think that he's actually talking to me.
Yeah, he is. Falco is a big fan of yours.
How is he? How does he even know who I am?
He listens to our videos, Nick.
Why does he do that? Who would do that to themselves?
He enjoys our videos. Anyway, so we see Plüsch getting a scrubber. I think it's a really, really great card for the runners in this setup. All right, so he runs on the R&Ds, and there is no rest on the first one. There's no rest on the second one. Plüsch tells me to tell each card individually because you might want to check out, but then it is a restructured data pool. And he gets 3 points immediately, so he's already halfway to win the game. Runs again, and no rest again, and that's nothing.
Goodness, man, you got to come back from this. Oh, he's running again? Oh, my goodness.
He's running on that, and that is the... What is the contract? Something contracts. Anyways, that's Armitage code busting for the Corp, basically.
Is it Underworld Contacts?
No, it's a contract. Something contract. Contracts.
Let's find out. Government contracts?
Nah.
No.
That was in Agenda, I think.
Private contracts?
Yeah, private contracts. There we go.
Okay. Man, that was like hoping for the best right there.
It's the opposite of government contracts. Anyways, so yeah.
I do like the medical symbol in the background of that artwork.
Big Pharma.
Yep, Big Pharma. That is a fun joke.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm really aching for money right now. This private contracts was really important for me. I probably should have rested and clicked it immediately when I installed it. I just not used to this card that much.
Yeah.
So he runs on R&D again, and he sees a lichen there.
Lichen?
Yeah.
Are we watching Underworld right now? Have we entered the Blooniverse?
Welcome to Twilight.
He's so sexy.
Apparently, I'm on team. I don't know. I don't even know what they call it. Anyways,
you're on Team Sexy Man versus
Team Sexy Wolf.
Yeah. So Lycan has so this is one of those Code Gate or Sentry. It has a subroutine of a Trash One program.
Yeah, it starts out as a Sentry. I can turn it into a Code Gate. Plüsch has a ferry, so he broke it with a ferry. Runs there. He trashes another economy card, which is Rex Campaign. You know, Rex Campaign is economy. We all started drafting Rex Campaign because we were so aching for economy, and Rex Campaign is economy. Which is, it stays in the server for 3 turns, basically, and then afterwards you get 4 credits.
Yeah.
5 credits.
5 credits.
You have to res it, so it's 4 credits.
I'm sad that this Rex Campaign is not a Dinosaurus reference.
Dinosaurus Rex. I think it's... The cool thing about Rex Campaign is that you can use it to remove bad pub, and we saw some bad pub cards there, so...
Yeah, remove 1 bad pub or gain 5 credits.
Yeah. So we saw some bad pub in the tournament, so I thought maybe I can use it to remove bad pub if I don't need it. I don't know. If I don't want it, I mean. Let's see about that. Anyways, yeah, R&D is still super unprotected, but now it is! Haha! Sensei! So now the Lycan gets also an Enderun.
I'm sad that it's not Senpai.
Senpai noticed Plüsch. Yeah, so Sensei and Marker are basically like the most frequent sources of Enderun for corporations, sadly. And so Plüsch gets out that's a new card. It's called Crowbar. It's a breaker. It is 0 strength. You can trash it to break 3 barrier subroutines.
They break in crates. That's awesome.
Yeah, and it gets. But the problem is you cannot pump it. You cannot increase the strength. Instead, it has the strength +1 for each other installed or each installed breaker. So now by itself it's strength 1, so to speak. And if you install another breaker, it gets +1, and another breaker is +1, and so forth. So it's really weird. It gets stronger the more breakers you have installed. And otherwise, it's like a very cheap, one-time only use to get through a barrier.
Senpai is going to be an ice. It's going to be a trace 7. Senpai notices you. Turn ends.
And Plüsch also gets out an R&D interface there. Got out an R&D interface there, but I was lucky enough to prevent that access. And Plüsch gets a card. Special orders.
Senpai noticed you.
I mean, Plüsch is much better at building a deck here right now. I can already tell.
This is my problem. Like in Hearthstone, like the constructed decks, very fine. Draft, I'm like, how do people make good decks out of this crap? I don't understand. But it's because I don't like draft, and I mostly avoid it, so I have no practice in it.
I don't know. I really like the second set of Netrunner. I'm not sure about the third one. I need more practice with that. I think the third one is really difficult to draft. You need a like specific strategy. Yeah. Anyway, he gets a creeper.
Nice.
Again, one of those breakers that recently got more interesting with Sage out. So this is Sentry Breaker. It is strength 2 or 3 or 2, I think. And you can pump it for 1 and break a subroutine for 2.
Not gonna lie, I'm secretly hoping that the artwork looks like.
And we see there's something funny going on at a different table. So somebody shows me a card that blew my mind just right now.
What card was it?
I think somebody did like 6 net damage on 1 axis, and the other guy survived.
What?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Wow. I think the most net damage I ever did during a game was something like 30 over the course of the whole game.
No. At one point, there's a ice that does as much damage as there is free MU.
Yeah.
So that's something that happened.
That's fun.
All right, so let's see about that. We see a pawn being installed, and now Plüsch notices his big mistake. He thought the pawn was a breaker, but it's not. So it doesn't make Crowbar stronger.
Oh no! Flip it off! Come on, tell it it's number 1.
Yeah, Falco comes in and starts kibitzing and starts actually giving Plüsch tips, which I at some point I just flipped out and told Falco off because he was making me lose, and I was losing already without him. Anyway, Plüsch gets a great card here for the draft. Compromised employee. You get 1 recurring credit to use for traces, and you get a credit every time the corporation rests an ice.
That's awesome. Man, there's some great cards coming out.
No, this is an old one. It's just never used. Never being used, yeah.
Trace amount is where this was in. Trace amount. You gave us Fetal AI, and Trick of Light, and Amazon Industrial Zone.
Plüsch has been so far very good at keeping me poor. I install a card and advance it twice. Now Plüsch is challenged to run on there, but he's reluctant to do so. I mean, with 2 credits, what can I res, right? Am I right?
I don't know what you can res. Except for a data mine.
That would be that would be the best. So it's a marker. He gets a credit for the res, sadly. So the next ice will get an end run subroutine.
Yeah, I can see how this set seems to be very hard to draft from.
Yeah. And so he continues to run, and now we have a Searchlight. We had it before. It's a Sentry, strength 3. And it has 2 subroutines, which both trace 0 at this point because it's not advanced. But now it also gets end run as well, so that's nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, for just 1 credit, I was able to keep him out. That's pretty sweet, I would say.
Yeah.
Because Searchlight is just 1 to res, which is really cheap, I think. So I'm getting credit and advancing that thing behind the thing twice.
Huh.
Huh. Huh.
Is this a 6-point agenda? No.
Man, do you know what this set really needs? Successful demonstration. And now, bam! Plüsch drops the bomb.
Oh no, an Atman!
Atman strength 3.
Man, what a strong... did you guys just, like, give him all of the good cards? Or what's going on here?
Yeah, it's crazy, right? So he can get, like, through the Lycan, he gets through the marker, and he gets through the Searchlight if he really wanted to. So, yeah, it's like everything is open with just 1 install here right now. he gets in that server here for
it's
credit.
not an agenda though.
It's not an agenda though. It is a Gretel refinery, and of course now I'm really annoyed. I should have trashed it and got the money early on. It would have been like what, 12 credits?
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't. You have made some mistakes in this game, sir.
Yeah.
The commenters are gonna be so upset.
I feel condescending eyes of wrecked on me right now.
I wake up and I feel those. So welcome to my day.
Yeah. But that was a gamble. I thought he if he didn't have a breaker for the marker on hand, then I would have scored big next turn.
Yeah. But at least it wasn't an agenda, so you're still in this game.
Could have been worse. But of course, now with a admin out, things are looking really bad because he also gets in the remote server for 2 credits in an R&D server for 2 credits. Yikes! And
but he has no credits right now, so you're okay.
That's good. That's better. Yeah, I feel a little bit vindicated. But also, I also super poor. So, and he also, if he gets into R&D, he gets to see 2 cards.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And he just needs 3 credits to win the game because these games go to only 6 agenda points. And Plüsch is thinking a lot about this next move.
This is a rough decision.
Rough. Interesting. He could get into HQ if you wanted. He can use the crowbar to get through my quicksand now. But that will be a one-time thing only. And he says, like, because he scored restructured data pool, he says he would love to trace me for a click. So I'm icing up that remote server and getting credits. Need to create a scoring server right now. Running on R&D, for 2 credits you will see 2 cards. What a great deal, man. Trashing that top card. Another Rex campaign. And there's another Rex campaign.
Yeah. Wow.
I have a lot of Rex campaigns, I have to admit.
Rex is a natural, next step past Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah, the admin is a really good pick there. A really good pick. Jesus Christ. Plüsch, what did you do there? How did you get this? Plüsch like smuggled the admin in
no
a sleeve. And running again is scoring a 2-point agenda here, so 1 agenda point to win the game left.
Krystian, I can feel your sense of fun at this tournament waning.
Yeah. You can see at my hand movements I'm getting grumpy right now. That's come from expectations, because I won the last 2 tournaments. I was like, yeah, I'm the draft king. Yeah. that's a bad thing to think in Netrunner. In general.
We must all pay.
Alright, so I'm raising the Rex campaign here, and I'm getting the helpful tip from Frank here that because I raise it at the beginning at the end of the runner's turn, it immediately gets 1 less token. So yeah, that's nice for me right now. If this goes through, I might be able to score some monies. And we're gonna see if Plüsch will be willing to run on that remote server.
I don't know if I would.
Yeah, it's like
if
it's
it were
difficult,
me.
right? So because you don't want to run into like a rotor turret or something, and lose the admin. I don't hate you. He does nothing. He just gets credits. And so I am closer to score my Rex campaign. Or to get the money from my Rex campaign. Installing another thing. Getting credits. And people are just shocked by an amazing list that is Quicksand. It's really a nice ice here. some really good ice coming up for the corporation.
As if they needed a boost.
Well, with Anarchs being on the rise.
That's true.
All right, so
we must maintain.
So this is interesting. So he installs Shiv, which is basically a crowbar for sentries. So he can break now strength 3 sentries once. Not a big fan of those one-time breakers. But let's see how Plüsch will play now those. They seem to be very complicated and very limited. On the other hand, I mean, it's just another so to speak, what how you call it, another ferry for the criminals to use, right?
Yeah. I just saw a little engine.
Little engine is hilarious. Sadly, we haven't seen one in the draft.
That's unfortunate. That is a fantastic looking card. I think that I would actually want that as a playmat.
Oh man, we can only hope. And oh man, oh
jeez,
this is helpful AI. So he can make he gets an additional link, and he also gets he can trash it to make a breaker stronger. There we go. He runs on R&D. There's Gutenberg, which he used so effectively against me. So this is a trace 7 now.
Ooh.
He thinks about breaking the trace. He takes a tag. And then he gets through the rest. And he sees 2 cards. 1 and 2. No, woof. A second traffic accident there. And he just got a tag. And then he runs on there. I res a Grim.
Oh my god. I haven't seen a Grim in quite some time.
And now the Shiv and the helpful AI are just perfect. Just perfect. Grim is strength 5, and if he can't break it, he would lose a breaker, which of course would be the admin. But now he trashes the helpful AI to increase the strength of Shiv to strength 5 to break it. Beautiful move right there. Just a perfect combination of cards at the right time. I'm just left Jack's just slack-jawed, and he scores the agenda. And it's over, Nick. It's over.
Oh, man.
Beautiful move at the end.
It's over.
Beautiful move at the end. But of course I'm grumpy. The first game I lost because I played horribly. The second game I lost because Plüsch played amazingly. That was a really amazing move at the end. A really good combination of cards out. He got there out.
That was absolutely thrilling.
I was actually surprised by how effective the Shiv and the crowbar turned out to be. Yeah. I mean, the Shiv really rescued saved the entire game for Plüsch.
Is there another one for was it barriers?
For code gates, yes. There's one for every ice type.
Well, that's fun. I imagine there's going to be some theme decks with just those.
I don't know. They still are very cumbersome to use, but of course now they're perfect. Especially the Shiv one was really great.
Yeah.
Let's see about that. Let's see, maybe we can see more of those in the upcoming games. I hope you will join us when we return, and we have already hacked the planet afterwards.
Hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
I think at this point we're going to shiv the planet.
Shift the planet!
Crowbar the planet.
Crowbar the planet. Little known fact, that's actually a tagline for the next Half-Life 3.
Oh, nice. Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Crowbar the planet.